help you to get to where you are now, just kind of setting that standard?
I think for me it was everything. I think looking back at the way I grew up and the way she worked, kind of gave me a work ethic, and kind of get me through anything. So my mindset was always, if she made it through what she made it through, I can make it through anything.
Greg Bailey.
Hey, Duke, what do you like about the physical aspects of playing the running back position? Because when I watch you, I feel like that's an underrated part of your game. And how important is that for you when you kind of define the running back position?
I think it's an important aspect of being a running back, no matter your size, skill set, or your role. Because I think, in any given time for me, I have to pick up pass pro. I have to chip. I have to try to get first yards out of nothing. So I think my mindset when it comes to being physical is I get put in a box of being undersized and, a smaller back and, not as strong or whatever the case may be. So for me, it's just going out there and showing them that I'm not what you think I am.
Aaron Reese.
Can I drink this water?
Hey, Duke. I'm wondering with you and David both having kind of similar skill sets, what sort of conflict that presents for defenses, both when you're on the field at the same time or just when one of you guys is on the field in terms of what sort of personnel to throw at your offense?
So the biggest thing about this league is matchups. You try to pick a matchup that you think that you'll win as an offense, or you pick a matchup you think you'll like as a defense. So when it comes to me and David, we try to pick matchups to put us on the field at the same time to create conflict with linebackers or safeties, to try to take advantage of our skill set that we both have. So I think it's something that we can push and be good at if we work at it, just be consistent.
Brian Bearfield.
Duke, how good does it feel to be back on the field? I was seeing you out there today make a great catch from A.J. McCarron and get up the field. And also, what does it feel like to be a veteran and having players like Buddy Howell look up to you? You were one of the first people to bring him to the side and congratulate him when he caught that great pass during camp today.
I think with being a veteran, it comes with being being in the leadership role, even if you don't want to. In my case, I know Buddy from back in Miami, so we kind of have a different relationship. But I just kind of try to, celebrate everyone and tell everyone they're doing a good job and try to teach everyone and, help everyone grow, because when one individual grow, it helps the team grow. And I think just part of myself being in this league for going on 6 years now, it's just something that I just, keep trying to develop and just trying to help the younger guys and even sometimes help the older guys with things that I see and things that I know in the field.
Sarah.
Duke, what has stood out to you about David so far?
One more time.
What has stood out to you about David Johnson on the field so far?
Absolutely nothing. I expect, so everything I see from David, I kind of expect. We came out the same year, so I kind of knew what he was capable of. I watched him when he was in Arizona. So I think what has surprised a lot of people is the way he's able to move at the size he is and what a great receiver he is out of the backfield.
Berman.
Hey, how you doing? What are some things you found out about Deshaun that you didn't know and you wanted to find out and you found out now since you've been working with him?
It wasn't nothing really special in particular that I wanted to find out. But I think one of the biggest things I found out last year is that we're never out of the game. He's going to find a way, to make plays when we need him as the quarterback, as a receiver. It really doesn't matter. When his number is called as the quarterback, he's going to make the plays.
Aaron Wilson.
Duke, when you are out there in space, what's the confidence level like when you are out there against a linebacker? And, typically you might be about a few inches shorter and maybe 20, 30 pounds less than these guys. So what do you think when you see like kind of a big old school linebacker line up against you?
I had to win that matchup. Without a doubt, without any hesitation, that's a matchup I have to win. There's no in-betweens, no ifs and buts about it.
Aaron Reese. Unmute yourself, Aaron.
Oh, hey, sorry, Duke. I'm wondering, is there anything about the offense, just in terms of getting a feel for the scheme or any of your teammates that you were trying to accomplish now in training camp that you just weren't able to really do during the regular season with kind of how late you got here? I know you were here for some in training camp last year, but is there anything you're trying to accomplish now you just weren't able to do post-trade as you're trying to catch up with everything last year?
No, not really catch up or anything, but more as just, kind of give the defense. So last year I wasn't here during training camp. So I was here, but I was in practice. So it was hard for me to really communicate with the defense about what I see as an offensive player and vice versa. So my biggest thing this year is just trying to communicate more with the linebackers and the safety when it comes to covering and blitzing, just of the way I think as an offensive player.
Greg Bailey.
Hey, Duke, how do you and your teammates just view this opportunity? I mean, you guys obviously with the work you put in, you love the game of football. And in a crazy time, you've got the opportunity to be out there with your teammates working and trying to get better and doing something that you love to do.
We're blessed, and we're just grateful for the opportunity. We have a long journey ahead, but we try to take it one day at a time and move forward and hope for the best.
John McClain.
Duke, considering where you were at this time last year, and what you were still able to accomplish in your first season here, how much more comfortable are you right now, and what do you look for from yourself this season?
I'm much more comfortable. It's kind of night and day for me, and my expectations for myself is just make my plays whenever the opportunity presents itself. Really doesn't matter which game it is, the time on the clock, but my biggest thing is just to make my plays.
Brandon Scott.
Hey, Duke, what did you think about how you guys performed in the situational drills that y'all were doing, and how important is it for y'all to nail that down?
I think we could have been better. I think it was a little back and forth, offense and defense. While I'm an offensive player, I always want to win the drill. I think that's very important. I think situational football is the biggest part of football because almost every snap is some form of situation. But the biggest ones will always be the ones we kind of worried on today was 2 minutes into the game, minute and a half, things of that sort. So I think every situation is important, but I think the one we worked on was probably the most important to me.
Okay. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.